Legends of Green Eyes.
Hey.
Oh,
What you doing?
Dr. Perkins. You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing here?
I was just checking in on you. I know how hard Dr. Matthews can be on his TAs. Are you nearly done?
Yeah, almost.
So what does he have you working on?
I'm just checking over some paper proposals, for the American Myths and Urban Legends class. I was about to prove this one.
Ooh, Sanctus house. This sounds intriguing. So how are you reviewing these?
I'm just reading them over, doing a bit of research, making sure it's a real thing, but no safety concerns.
Sounds interesting. Why don't you show me how you're vetting them?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
This is horrible. Why would anyone?
I can't stomach that. Click on something else.
Detective, what can you tell us about the couple found at Sanctus house?
No comment.
Are there any signs of foul play?
No comment.
Could this be related to the Sanctus house massacre? You were never able to solve that case.
No, the killer's still out there. And let me say this. These woods on the side of the mountain are dangerous, just like any other wooded mountain terrain. Anyone wanting to hike these woods should think twice.
As you heard, it's unclear at this point what truly happened here. From where this reporter stands, it appears Sanctus house has claimed 2 more victims. We'll keep you up to date on any new developments.
They want to camp here? Yeah, I don't think so.
There's a meet and greet that's about to start. You're coming, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure I can eat though.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
In the lecture notes, I describe what I call the 3 no's. Can anybody share a no?
No plagiarizing?
Well, that certainly is a no-no. That is not the no that I'm referring to. Does anybody else have an answer to that question? Preferably somebody who read the lecture notes.
Know your audience. Sort of like fiction has different tropes that readers expect in certain genres.
Perfect. Yes, the second one.
Know your material, like understand what you're writing about.
Excellent. And what if you want to write about a subject about which you are not particularly knowledgeable?
You would research it and learn about your topic.
Excellent. The third one.
Know your conflict. Every story has a struggle that moves the story forward. Find it and introduce it early on and build on it until it's resolved near the end.
Yes. So as we consider urban myths, what sort of parallels can you make to typical writing conventions?
Conflict.
Conflict, yes, great. What else?
Character development.
Sure, the boogeyman has character development.
Well, hold on. I actually want to hear more about this. Please continue.
Well, it's like the hero's journey, but urban myths are a bit different, though. It's like we get to see the villain's story. Like, why does the man have a hook for a hand?
Yeah, actually, a lot of
be
people...
patient.
Excuse me, Mr. Henderson. Are you suggesting that we're going too fast? Are you having a hard time keeping up?
I apologize. I didn't mean you, sir.
Oh, with whom were you speaking?
No one, sir.
So you interrupted the class, the discussion, the lesson to speak with no one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is someone who might need to carry their diploma in their back pocket to prove that he is, in fact, educated. You know what? That's close enough. Let's call it a day. I hope you're all making a lot of progress on your research papers. I look forward to reading them, and have a good weekend. Mr. Henderson, a moment, please.
I'm kind of in a hurry, sir.
It's only going to take a moment. Look, I hope that my teasing didn't rub you the wrong way. The fact is, I think you have a lot of potential. You could do very well in academia. And that's why I wanted to speak with you. There is a TA position opening up. You would be perfect for it. And I believe it would give you an edge after graduation.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'll think about it, for sure.
You know, Camden, in life, people are going to see your potential. And they're going to do one of 2 things, generally. One, they'll ride your successes and benefit for themselves. Or 2, they'll try to control your path. Decide now that you answer to no one but yourself. Take control of your own destiny. You understand?
I think so. Yes. Thank you.
If you do that, successes will follow. A prominent position, accomplishments, a sense of self-worth. You know what, that's it. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Matthews, I don't think that's how I would define success, necessarily.
Oh? How would you define it?
Making change for good in the world around me.
Don't you think a fulfilling career can do that for you?
I suppose, yeah, but I don't think it's a prerequisite to doing good.
Camden, it's great to have ideals. But one day soon, you're gonna have to grow up and put yourself first. And then you can help others if you decide to. But look, you have plenty of time. And when you figure it out, I have a lot of connections that can help you. So come find me.
Have a good weekend, Professor.
You too.
Hey, guys.
Easy.
Yo.
What's up, buddy? What? No kiss for me?
No.
Well, I'm starting to regret introducing you guys.
Nah, you're not.
You're right. Well, she does get you to do a lot more than I ever could.
Except skip class so we can leave on time.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but my brother...
Big brother.
2 minutes? Anyway, Mal's right. If we want to do anything fun, we have to get Ruth to ask you.
Well, hey, I do fun stuff all the time. What are you talking about?
Oh, sure. I mean, you're right. Like, all the times we watched movies late at night.
Oh, right. What about that one time where we went swimming when it was hot outside?
Right? That was the best. And then there was... What else was there?
All right, okay. I was boring in high school.
High school?
Hey, I've gotten better. I let you talk me into this.
Hey, Cam, be careful with my gear.
I know. It took a lot of work to get you involved in all this.
Actually, I'll get it.
I'm still not sure about this. The only reason I agreed is because I knew it wasn't going to get approved.
Well, it did, so we're going.
Got the map and instructions?
Yep, I got them pulled up. Website says the doors and windows are easy to pry open. Don't worry, we're not breaking in.
All right then, let's go.
Come on. Sus. We're getting up. Come on.
You coming?
Nah, I'm gonna stretch my legs.
Okay. You want me to grab you anything?
Sure, I'm fine with anything.
Okay.
You all right, miss?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I should get these for comfort food or eat what's in the car.
Comfort food? Where are you going that you need comfort food?
We're going to a haunted house for a research paper for our college class.
The old Sanctus house? Huh. Need more than those for comfort.
Is it like spooky, run down?
Well, can't say what it looks like now, but the story is it used to be a beautiful home. Its own little paradise nestled in a mountain holler. Shame what happened up there. Nothing's ever been the same since.
How so?
This town used to be a happy place. People slept with their doors open. Nobody had need to worry about nobody. People cared for each other, were always looking out for each other. Not anymore.
And one incident changed all that?
Yes, and no. People started disappearing up there soon after. Made things uncertain somehow. Maybe this town became more aware of certain dangers in this world. People stopped looking out for each other and only looked out for themselves. The people who've gone up there and lived came back different. Heck, this whole area is different. Yeah, there's something up there, all right. Whatever it is, it's evil.
Ruth. Hey. Excuse me, brother. Hey. So we're about to be heading out. You ready?
Yeah. Can you get me a couple drinks and snacks? I still have to use the restroom.
Yeah. We'll be waiting in the car.
I have to go.
No, you don't. Best thing you can do is turn around and head home. Now.
Hey, can you read the last part of the directions again? I don't know where I'm going.
Sure. Turn down Leadham Drive and continue for 5 miles.
That's it? Nothing else?
That's it.
Looks like we passed it. I mean, we're about to get to the end.
Oh, wait. Yep, this is it. The driveway is on the right, clearly marked by a tall rock pillar on one side. The gravel drive curves around the ridge and stops in front of the house. If you get to the end of Leadham, you've gone too far.
Lost in the wilderness, our intrepid group of ghost hunters are already being assailed by the paranoid.
Did you see any stone pillars?
No, I saw like 2 rocks. that I mean, might have been pillars a decade ago, but that's, I mean, I didn't see a driveway. I mean, it's just been trees.
What the heck, dude?
That wasn't there before.
I think he's right. I was kind of watching and I didn't notice this before.
Are we sure about this? I swear that wasn't there a moment ago.
Yeah, because you obviously missed a stone pillar beside an obvious path.
As we continue our journey, I must continue to be the rock for this group, as already they succumb to the madness.
Yeah, your eyes must be crazy tired. You've been driving forever.
Yeah, my eyes are definitely tired. All right.
Are you sure no one lives here?
Well, my understanding.
How do you plan on us getting in?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll check the front door.
Hey, can I help you? Let me guess. You're here for the stories, right? Don't worry, you're not the first ones. It happens a lot. My name's Amare. You're kind of lucky I'm here today.
So you don't live here?
No, I'm the caretaker. That is, caretaker for now.
Do you not like it? Or it's a nice place.
No, I enjoy it. My dad owns the place. And he's gonna hand it down soon.
Well, sorry for trespassing. We didn't.
No, you're only trespassing if I say you're trespassing. So, the stories.
Yeah. We're just college students. We have this class on urban myths and legends. We were gonna write a paper on the house, but it's all right.
No, it's okay. No, I'm doing a little work up here right now, and it's always nice to come up here because there's always people that try to come up here and damage stuff and things like that.
No, we weren't gonna do anything like that. I promise.
No, I can tell. You seem like a good group, and you know what? I can use a hand. If you have any questions, I can answer anything you want. And then you guys could all, spend the night here if you'd like, and then, leave in the morning.
I don't know about staying.
I kind of like that. Well, like a little haunted house tour. It could be fun.
Look, see, why don't you just think about it, and we can talk about it later, but I actually do need someone to help me out for a bit.
Nose goes. All right. Oh, it was nice to meet you. See you inside, losers.
Got it.
We'll help you.
I got it. Here, if you want to take my bag inside, that'd be great.
Yeah, no problem.
Right down there, there's a shed. See, I really appreciate it.
Whew, wind's picking up.
Well, it looks like a storm's coming. Kind of like people. Storms come, storms go. Look, I appreciate you helping me out here today. I don't get many visitors, and it's nice to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, thank you for, not calling the cops. We were definitely trespassing, even if you said we weren't, so thank you.
I don't even think about it. This place is built for people to enjoy. Unfortunately, that purpose will never be fulfilled.
Each room tells its own unique story of a dark past.
Hello? Did either of you hear that?
Hear what?
I thought I heard humming, like a woman humming a song.
It's not moving the camera.
Sorry.
Was that you, Jude?
No, sorry, I don't hear it.
Some even claim to hear humming. The sound of a young girl's ghost remembering her favorite tune.
Hello?
Well, do you end up working every time you come up here?
There's always something to do here. I like to come up here because it's quiet. Nice to get away from things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love my friends, but it's nice to have a breather.
Yeah. What about Malice?
Gosh, he can be a lot, of course. Got quite the big personality, but I try to keep him in line. I love him.
Yeah, I get it. I know people like that. They kind of treat life like it's all fun and games. Yeah, bring him over here. Really appreciate this.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you can put it right. Yeah, put it right about there. Perfect. Good enough.
Got any tools?
Yeah, but I leave them all in the truck. If I leave them out here, they'll get people will steal them. So I keep everything in there.
Man.
So, what do you want to know about?
Oh, yeah. Let's start with the house, I guess.
Right.
What do you know about it?
Everything. My dad built it.
Your dad was the original owner then?
Yeah.
Sorry, I heard he was supposed to be dead?
No, that's a myth. People like to think that. It makes the story seem less true. It puts a distance between fact and fiction. And plus, if they think he's not here to defend himself.
Do you know how the story started then?
Well, I'll tell you. I had a brother, older than me. Dad built this house as a wedding present for him and his wife. Not long after it was completed, a stranger came by, you know, to welcome them with a gift. My sister-in-law, well, she let him in. Stranger. Killed them both.
Wow. What happened to the stranger then? Did they figure out who he was, or?
He worked for my dad in another life.
So they caught him then, right?
Unfortunately not.
Man, I hate that. Hopefully one day they'll lock him up and throw away the key.
I have no doubt.
How have the stories been since then?
Well, it didn't take long for people to realize that there wasn't anybody living here. And then people started coming by and damaging the place, and that's when the story started to happen. But the thing is, there's a beautiful path out back of the house that goes around a beautiful garden leading up to the mountains, and unfortunately that's gone now too. This all could have been avoidable.
How so?
If my sister-in-law didn't let the stranger in.
Then, yeah, none of this would have happened.
Exactly. Exactly.
Over here!
You see, I'll get a first aid kit out of the truck.
All right, he's getting something to help.
Something to kill us with.
Don't be a jerk. She doesn't need you trying to scare her right now.
Me scare her? This place is a death trap.
It'll be fine. Let me have a look.
It hurts.
Careful.
Will you go get the pain medicine out of the center console?
Fine.
Well, it's red and swollen. Probably bruised. Can't tell much more than that. Can you feel your toes wiggle?
Yeah, they don't hurt. Just my ankle.
Amare should be back soon. Hey.
Hey,
How you feeling?
better? Almost feels normal. I guess being in this house, you know, just...
It's pretty, but knowing what happened here, it gets to you.
Exactly. It made it worse. Almost like something was out to get me. Silly, right?
No, I mean, that's how imaginations work.
Hi. I apologize for the soft spots out there. That's why I bought the planks. We've had some people up here that did a lot of damage, but it's fixed now, you know, so if you see anything else out there that seems dangerous or whatever, just, you know, let me know.
Speaking of the others, where are they?
The, one up the mountain,
They know about, like, bears and everything, right?
yeah, they didn't seem to have a problem with it. I mean, I told them, you know, if they, you know, stay in the path and come back before dark, there shouldn't be a, I don't know, shouldn't be a problem.
Right, well, twins tend to be a bit stubborn.
I guess that was it.
Huh?
The scary thing that was bound to happen.
Not
You know,
Baldwin.
like in the paranormal adventure shows. In all the shows, there's a moment that makes you think you might actually see something, you know, to keep you hooked. That you're not actually going to see something because everyone would have already and it'd be big news, but, you know, there's that moment that keeps you hooked, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's actually why I don't watch those shows.
What are you talking about? We used to watch those shows all the time. I thought that's why you wanted to come on this trip.
Nah. I wanted to come on the trip because I miss us. All of us. You know? You were right when I heard you say I didn't have anything going on. In high school, I really had a lot. You know, I had basketball, I had dates whenever I wanted them. Cam was around. Now look at you guys. You got your film stuff. Cam has Ruth. You're all doing really well in college. I'm proud of you, but I don't have much. So I'm lucky if I even get to hang out with you guys once a week.
Look, I get it. College is an adjustment, but we've got this weekend, right? We're all here together. Let's just make the most of it. Just don't creep yourself out too much.
Okay. I'm not gonna be scared. Okay? I don't believe in any of that stuff.
Which part?
Any of it. Ghosts, Bigfoot, pixies. It's all too far-fetched. Somebody would have seen it.
They have. Hundreds of people. That's the point.
I haven't. That's all that really matters, because until I see it...
What was that?
Spooky ghost. A spooky ghost, an apparition. It's probably a deer. We can go check it out if you want.
Amare said to stay on the path.
Okay, Amare said that. What Amare didn't say was that his house is a death trap. So lighten up. Look at what happened to Ruth. Okay? We're probably safer out here than in there. And if you don't want to go, that's fine. But I will.
Here we go again.
So, that's looking better?
Amare, is there anyone else here with you?
What do you mean?
I was upstairs. Not that I was snooping or anything, but I thought I heard humming. Sound like a woman.
We are not the only ones with memories. You know what? I'm gonna go to the work shed and do a little work right now. Okay.
What did he mean by that?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go find out. You good?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back soon. Amare, what did you mean when you said there's memories in the house?
Memories? Well, like, right there, my foot left an imprint. That's a memory. Every living thing leaves an imprint and leaves a memory. I mean, pretty much like the house. The house has, good memories. The house has not so good memories.
So the house is haunted.
I can see where you might think it's haunted, but believe me, you have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Trust me.
What? What? Where's Judy?
Something's wrong!
What?
Come on!
You can't have her.
He said you would have him, but not yet.
No. You can't have her.
Can you stand? Okay, go.
No! Wait. When? Soon enough.
You know what? You're fortunate. A lot of people have been lost to wolves in those mountains. I mean, usually it's more.
Wolves. Wolves? Anybody else see wolves?
Well, that's what I heard, and that's what wolves sound like to me.
Okay. So, just to put this in perspective. So Ruth's ankle, some ghostly woman singing, and now invisible wolves that nobody but you can see? I don't believe it.
You gotta start making sense.
Mal.
No. Let him talk. It's okay. What do you want to know?
Is this place haunted?
Is it haunted? You mean like ghost haunted?
No, I mean like pixies. Of course I mean ghosts.
The only thing that haunts this place is memories, and that is all.
Okay. So it's all just coincidence? No trouble here whatsoever? All just happenstance?
I didn't say that.
So there's nothing to worry about.
I didn't say there wasn't anything to worry about. Look, the only danger are the people in this room, okay? The people in this room. But if you listen to me and do as I say, okay, I will make sure you get out of this house alive tomorrow. Everyone.
Is that a threat?
No.
So what stops us from just leaving now?
What stops you from leaving now? Him.
I see it.
What does he want?
I want you to have your heart's desire. You can have Ruth. I want to give her to you. You don't truly have her, do you? Her attention is constantly shared with your friends. How long do you think it will be before someone takes her from you? And your friendships, they won't last. They're already breaking.
Amare. What do we do?
I don't know. Nothing more than what I've already told you to do. I mean, I can go to the truck and get some more supplies.
Can you get the boards? We could use them to board up the door.
Yeah, but the thing is, we really don't have any more boards. You know, I mean, I think if we lock up, that should suffice. You know, I could go to the truck and get some more supplies to kind of get us through the night. You know, I think that would help.
I'll lock up everything upstairs. Cam, you handle everything down here?
Yeah, here. Get back to the couch. You got front door, windows, and then check for Amare through the front door, okay? Jude, front door, windows, check for Amare.
Front door, windows, Amare. Got it.
Got it.
It's gonna be okay.
What have we gotten ourselves into? The SUV is right there. Why don't we just go and leave?
I'll check the other windows and wait by the door for Amare.
Who is he?
I don't think we want to know.
Not it. Amare. He's so calm about everything. Makes me think he's not as innocent as he seems.
Look, Cam trusts him and I trust Cam. And until the man gives me a reason not to, I'll continue to. Besides, what other choice do we have? The man's already saved me once. Mal left me, but Amare didn't hesitate, and Cam was right there with him. That speaks volumes to me. Why did he do it? What was his motive? I don't really care. All I know is that I'm still alive.
Yeah. You're right.
God, why did we agree to do this?
Hey.
I, heard the wolves.
Yeah. Ruth's on the couch. Cam's in the garage.
And Mal?
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Well, look, I brought you something to get you through the night.
Beef sticks?
Yeah, beef sticks. You know,
Thanks.
you might want to change the dressing on that shoulder. I don't want it to get infected, you know. Everything in here? So I would do that. It's been about 8, 9 hours or so. I would change it, put some fresh in there. But you should be good.
Thanks.
Okay.
Cam?
Ruth? What are you doing outside?
I went to the SUV to grab some stuff and got locked out. Please hurry. They're coming. Hurry, Cam.
What's wrong, Camden? Do I frighten you? I see that I do. You should be afraid. But you don't have to be. Perhaps you'd feel more comfortable if we shared a seat.
You're him. You killed Amare's brother. You're going to kill us.
Amare told you his tale, did he? I wager he omitted a few details.
Omitted? No. No, you're trying to get in my head. You did this to Jude. Ruth, too.
Man, this is so good right now.
Gross. That's Cam.
Get away from me. It's okay. It's okay. Here, get up.
Guys? Where are you?
Come on. Lay down.
What happened? What can I do?
All right, do me a favor. There's a bowl in a cabinet on the left of the sink. Will you get it for me, please?
Okay, got it.
Can grab my kit?
Yeah, I'll get the gauze.
What happened?
Something attacked Camden.
Something? What do you mean? What, Jude?
Thank you. Put it right here.
What is that?
It's a poison, or it might be some kind of venom.
Venom?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be okay?
No, he'll be fine. Okay, he'll be fine. Just let me work here, okay?
We never should have came.
Amare?
Go check on Jude and Ruth. He's gonna be fine. I'll take care of him. Don't worry.
Right. Okay.
Camden. Camden, wake up. Hey, come on.
What are you doing?
You've been asleep all morning. Come on, it's time to get up.
2 more days. I leave in 2 days. I'm gonna sleep till then.
But I was hoping that we could spend the day together. Do something fun.
Really? You feel up for that?
Yeah, I do. Oh, and, here. I got something for you.
What did I do? Thanks, Mom. That's cool.
It's, for protection while you're at school.
I'll be fine. You know that.
I know. But Every time you see it, you'll think of me. And perhaps you'll remember that God loves you. Look, you're going away, and there's going to be all kinds of temptations. I won't always be around.
You'll be fine, Mom.
Honey, we both know the truth. And I've made peace with it. I have. I hate that I won't get to see the man I know you're going to become.
How is he?
Amare says he'll be fine.
Why? Why'd you have us come here? It's always what you want. We didn't even want to come here, but you thought it'd be fun to have a haunting.
I'm sorry. You know what your mom always used to tell me?
Wait, I've got it. Give me a second.
I'm glad God works miracles.
Because it'll take one to get you straightened out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember when she'd take cheese slices and put them on tortilla chips and bake them in the oven?
Poor man's nachos. It was so simple, but I miss it so much. It's like I can still smell them.
Yeah, I think the smell is baked into the walls.
You know what she told me? She told me to take care of her boy. Even then, she was worried about you.
Her last words to me were Hebrews 12. Love God and love others.
She quoted a verse to you?
Yes and no. I looked it up. Love God and love others is what Christ said were the two greatest commandments, but that's not in Hebrews 12. Hebrews says, it's actually about Christ. It says not to refuse him who is speaking.
What is that even supposed to mean?
Mom was afraid of what college might do to me. She didn't want me to lose the faith. Love you, Mom.
It's gonna be okay.
How are any of us going to be okay after this?
Well, I cleaned the wound. I mean, he's gonna be a little sore for a while, but he'll make it.
What kind of hell is this place?
Oh, this isn't hell. This is not hell. And look, I'm sorry on what's happening to you. I really am.
How can you be so calm? Do you even know what's out there?
Yeah, I do. And if you'd listen to me, I've been telling you over and over again, you would be as calm as I am.
You sound crazy right now. You know that, right?
You know, the stranger is not normal, right?
Duh.
He's been stalking these woods for years and years and years. But there are rules.
What rules?
I'm glad you asked. Look, all you have to do is listen to me, trust me, and I'll make sure you all get out of here in the morning. Safe, whole, healthy.
Cam trusts you, so we will too. What choice do we have?
None.
Amare needs to give us answers now.
You're the one they call Mal. Tell me, Mal, why shouldn't I throw you down to my pets?
Nothing then? I guess it's feeding time.
The kitchen! The kitchen.
Go on.
I can get Amare outside.
I believe you can.
If I can get Amare outside, you'll let us go, right?
You get Amare outside, you are free to do whatever you like.
Deal. Deal.
Now, if you need additional justification, demand that Amare tell you the whole truth. I'm not the villain he paints me to be.
Go on.
Our father is an evil man, driven by ego, a dictator. He favored our brother and his new bride by gifting them this house. I merely wanted him to see that they didn't love him the way that he thought. In his rage, he killed them. I'm not to blame for what happened here.
Oh, hey. You're awake.
Yep. What's going on? What?
Well, they've been arguing.
About what?
I mean, what do people argue about? I mean, they don't trust me, they don't trust Mal, they don't trust the research paper. I just think they're scared.
They still don't trust you?
No, not completely. Not like you do.
My mom always told me that a person's actions can tell you what they're like on the inside. I mean, you take care of this place when you don't have to. You take care of us, and all the people that have been here. Ruth, Jude, I mean, you've put yourself at risk more than once. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, so.
Well, I just want to let you know your friends helped too. They did.
I couldn't do much.
No, you helped. You all did. Here.
I'm sorry, Cam. When I was up there, the window wouldn't close, and I came down, and by the time I made it, Amare already had you all patched up. I'm sorry.
It's dark.
Yeah, you've been out for a long time. They didn't want to rest until they knew you were better. Look, this will be all over soon. It will.
It's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, sunrise is at 7. It should be safe to leave by then.
And what about you?
I just want help.
Right. All this is happening around us. We're falling apart. And you're perfectly calm. It looks to me like you're omitting a few details.
Mal? Don't.
Don't what? Somebody has to ask.
Don't give in. You talked with him, didn't you?
With who?
The stranger. He told me the same thing, that Amare's omitting details. We can't trust that thing.
Maybe. Doesn't mean it was wrong.
Mal! Come on. Can't you see? He's innocent. Come on.
Yeah. I see.
No, I promise. I only want to save you.
Maybe. I can do that myself.
Don't leave this house.
It's over. Guys, we can go home.
His eyes are still open. It's kind of creepy.
It's almost like he can still see us.
We should cover him. There's a cloth back there by the couch. We can use that.
This is the best we can do.
No. It's all we've got, though. This feels appropriate. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations and exalted among the earth. I'm not really good at prayers. I don't really know what to do. We didn't even know him that well.
Well enough to know that he was a friend.
So what now? I mean, do we really think it's over? With him gone, what stops it from coming after us? Nothing.
He had just gotten here. He would have just driven out of town to get food.
What kept the monster from attacking him before?
I wish I knew.
That thing, he said they were brothers. No, I don't know about that, but whatever their relationship was, it kept him from attacking him.
He said that there were rules. What do you think he meant by that?
I don't know. Maybe he needed someone to betray him. Someone to hand him over.
You think I betrayed him?
Yeah, Mal, you did. What did he ever do for us except try to help us?
What, you too now, Jude? I see it differently. He could have stopped that thing if he wanted to. He knew more than he was letting on. He could have helped us get out of here.
He was! Don't you get it, you moron? He was trying to help us.
Whatever, man. For all we know, I could have saved us.
Really? You think you're some hero? We came here and trespassed. We broke the law. I think we brought that thing here, or woke it up. What did he ever do except try to help us and protect us? The man you murdered was only trying to save us.
That man has a name. It was Amare. You can say it, it's not gonna hurt anybody. Look, I'm sorry, sis. Hey.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get our food. It's in our camping supplies, so I don't have to deal with you belly aching over being hungry all the time now.
Doors are still locked. I'm not giving you the keys.
I have the keys. What? You want them? You can come get them if you want.
Stop it, Mal. This isn't funny.
Don't, Mal, please.
I'm going.
Mal.
No.
You said we could leave. You said if I gave you Amare, we could go home.
You
are free to do whatever you like. Betray Amare. Play the hero. Leave the house. But all choices have consequences! Enjoy these next few moments. Eternity will be infinitely worse.
What is it, Cam?
Is it him?
Birds. Ruth? Jude, you okay?
What was that?
Well, can't stay on the floor forever.
He's gone.
What? Amare, he's gone.
What do we do now?
I'm not sure.
You thought you would claim me. Death's throes left me gasping. Sure tried to pull me down. False truths alive.